that speaker a little loud over there? Is it a little loud? No? So lay on your stomach. Drop your left ear to your mat. Gaze to your right. Then go ahead and close your eyes. You know, you chose to show up to your mat here today. An hour, maybe a little bit more of physical exercise, mental exercise. Just, you chose to show up and hit the reset button. So, as always, thank yourself for being here. Right? Because you didn't have to, and there's a lot of other places you could be. And let's begin together here by exhaling everything out. And then together, nice and big here, through your nose, take an inhale. And through your mouth, exhale, clear it out. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. How about one more, huh? Pull your breath in nice and deep. And then clear it out. And then seal your lips with that same size of breath, just nice and slow. Inhale through your nose. Start to really fill up. Feel the coolness of that inhale, filling you, expanding you from the inside out. Lips stay sealed. Exhale, navel draws in. You're gently going to push that breath out. And then just like that, Ujjayi, inhale. Exhale. Fill up. Start to feel that breath hitting the bottom of your lungs. And just move it out at a really smooth and soothing pace. Now let's turn our heads to the opposite side. We're going to take our time here today to work, take care of, and maintain every single nook and cranny within our body. Some perhaps that you forgot you had years ago. Work, take care of, maintain every muscle, every tendon, every organ within our body. And, you know, eventually, with this deep breath, we'll have affected, touched every single cell within our body. Right? This is huge that you showed up. A physical exercise and a mental exercise, the perfect way to start your week. Now, this breath that we're cultivating right here, as always, I'm going to ask you to maintain it throughout whatever this practice throws at you today. It is easy like Sunday morning, but you'll get the opportunity to work hard if you want. But you also get the opportunity to back off as much as you need. Breathe big. Inhale. Exhale. From here, we start really easy. We just bring our chin facing forward. We take our hands underneath our shoulders and then slide them back a couple inches. And then elbows squeeze in. Stay looking down. Pick your hands up on the first one. Inhale, lift your chest up a little bit. And this is cobra pose. You want to stay looking down so there's no wrinkles in the back of your neck. Very nice. Exhale, take it all the way back down. Now you see where the movement is coming from, right? That muscle in your lower back. All those muscles. Inhale, do it again. Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. This time you can set your hands down. You get the idea. Exhale, take her back down. Now we're going 3 more. Okay, on number 3, which we're on here, I would start to press a little bit with my hands. Inhale, lift up. Just to open sweetly throughout my spine, but taking my time. Exhale, take her back down. Last 2. Inhale, take it up, breathe in, Bhujangasana. Last one. Inhale, lift up, Cobrasana, shoulders back, neck is neutral, and you're just drinking up that ocean air nice and deep, y'all. Exhale, take it all the way back down. Good. Inhale, press the hands and knees here. And then exhale, curl your toes and send your hips to the sky for a downward facing dog. Now straight away, drop your head down. Close your eyes. Right? In the beginning of this practice, it's an integration series, they call it. And we just take some time to get into our body and see where we need to do some work, but also integrating our mind into our body. Getting out of this overthinking and overanalyzing and just feeling here. Take some movement here, if that feels right to you. And E, or just A, and A. Spread your fingertips, everybody. Spread them wide. Now press into your hands a little bit more. Bend your knees a little bit. Now press your hips higher with your knees bent. Yeah. Good. Now chin to your chest over there. Chin to your chest. Breathe. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Couple breaths. Now instead of pointing the toes, you're going to flex the foot. And then you're going to start to spiral inward towards your body. So your right toes might actually start to point towards the left side of your mat. So we're going closed hip on this. Keep driving into your hands, which I know you're feeling by now. Drive up through your right heel and breathe all the way into those right toes. Take an inhale. Good, everybody. Exhale, sweep your right foot all the way through to your hands. Drop your back left knee to the ground. Slide your right foot a couple inches forward. Slide your left knee back a couple inches here. And then interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Now an inhale. Sweep your hands up high to the sky. And now start to drop your head back a little bit. Not just flop it back, but just look up to the sky. And then take your biceps back with your ears. And then check that front knee. We don't want it to lean inward, right? Now lift out of your waistline, lengthen, lean back, breathe in. Now press your hips and sacrum down and forward on your exhale. Keep your right knee stacked above the ankle. So press the hips forward. This is gonna be fun. Last 2 breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Look to the sky. Straighten those arms. Good. We're not just going through the motions, right? I want you to feel as much as you possibly can. Reach back, breathe in here. Good. Exhale, release. Take both hands back to the ground. Keep your left knee where it is. Take your right leg, extend it straight back behind you. Flex your right foot. Spiral inward with your thigh once again. This is closed hip again. And then inhale, look up, lift your right leg up higher. Dip your stomach down a little bit. You breathe in. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Push your breath out. You can drop your left knee if you want, brother. Extend back, look up, breathe in. Broaden across your heart. Open your lungs. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Push your breath out. One more, y'all. How deep can you breathe? Inhale. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Take your right leg, extend it straight back behind you. And then take your left arm, extend it straight out in front of you. Look down so the back of your neck is long and your bicep is up by your ear. Good, and you're firm around your middle, right? Because you gotta be to be stable. And then y'all breathing deep, right? Good, get what you need out of every single moment here. So see whether this is too much, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if it's too little, you're not feeling anything at all, or if it's just right, y'all. The arm and leg lift up higher on your inhale. Stretch them long. The right foot presses, the left hand reaches. How about one more breath, Inhale, lift up little bit. Good, just set your left hand down on your exhale. Curl your left toes under. Inhale your right leg high to the sky, 3-legged dog. Bend your right knee, stack your hip, and then a couple big circles each way, everybody. Man. Tell you what, Doesn't look complicated. Looks pretty simple. But it doesn't look easy. You're doing great. Inhale, take your right leg back up high. Exhale, set her downward facing dog. And then switch it up. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Flex of the foot. Internal rotation of the thigh. No? Drive into your hands, y'all. Breathe into your left toes. Very nice. Lift up an inch higher, breathe in. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. Good. Go ahead and drop at the back right knee. Go on, go ahead, go ahead. Slide your left foot forward a little bit. Sink your hips down and forward. So hips down and forward, hips heavy. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Take it up. Good. Lean it back, everybody. How far to lean back? Till your body says to you through a certain amount of sensation that, oh shit, right there. Oh God. Breathe now. Straighten those arms as best you can. Inhale, upper body is ascending. Lifting. Exhale, lower body is descending. 2 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Reach back. You okay? Breathe in. Good, everybody. Exhale, release. Take both hands to the ground. Take your left leg, extend it straight back. Right knee stays grounded. Look up a little bit. Breathe in. Left leg higher. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Push your breath out. Go 2 more. 2 more. Exaggerate the size of the breath. Feel and exaggerate the size of the movement. This is spinal flexion and extension. You're doing great, but just try to use your other left leg. Take your left leg, extend it straight back, most of us anyway. And then take your right arm, extend it straight forward. Should be right, if you're doing it, it should be right leg, left hand. So opposite hand and no, opposite. Good, everybody. Y'all breathing? Just one of those days, huh? 2 more breaths here, y'all. Anna, we doing all right? A little shaky back there, I don't know. Inhale, lift everything up a little bit higher. You just set your right hand down. Curl your right toes under. Inhale your left leg high to the sky, 3-legged dog. Bend your knee, stack your hip, and take a couple big circles here, everybody, with the knee. Yeah. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, release, set her down. And then look forward here, breathe in. And then exhale, just step your feet to the top of your mat so your feet are about hips width apart. Now, with your feet hips width, knees are going to bend a little bit. Swim your hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Good. And with those knees bent a little bit, now find a halfway lift. Come up, pull back with your hands, take your shoulders, roll them back, broaden across your heart. You're opening your lungs, and then fold down deep. And if it feels good to shake your head out, shake it out. If it feels good to sway your torso back and forth, do it. You know, I'm just here as your basic guide. Basic flow, basic alignment. Beyond that, it's really up to you to make minor adjustments to honor what you're feeling in order to give yourself exactly what you need. Good, everybody. Release your hands to the ground. Chin is to your chest. Slowly roll up to standing vertebra by vertebra. And when you come up, take your hands to heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. Again, thank yourself for being here. And with that, see if you can actually come into that feeling tone, right? We're not just saying it, it's that feeling tone of, nice job, thank you. Thank you for showing up. Literally, when we bring ourselves into that feeling tone, that emotion of gratitude, it gets our brain just stimulated and percolating in all kinds of ways. It starts producing all kinds of chemicals that are just really, really good. Notice that your breath is flowing free. In through your nose, we fill up, we expand. Out through your nose, it's soothing, it's calming. Let's do this. Eyes open, release your hands, palms facing forward. Take an inhale and sweep your hands up high to the sky. Sweetly, maybe lean it back a little bit, just because your body seems like it's asking for it. And then exhale with your flat spine, fold all the way down. Lay your torso out long. I'd be bending my knees a little bit there. It just makes it a little easier. Inhale, you find a halfway lift. Take your back, parallel it to the ground. Shoulder blades are squeezing. Shoulder blades. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank pose, high push-up position. Now, if you want to drop to your knees, you can certainly do that. But if you're with me, take the inhale, shift a couple inches forward here. Good. Now take the whole slow exhale just to lower halfway down. Keep your elbows tucked in. If your hips are sinking down, you got to drop to your knees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Now tops of the feet are down and your heart pulls through. Upward facing dog. And then exhale, draw your navel in and pull your hips high for downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, and from there, shift forward to plank pose, high push-up position. Draw your navel in, draw it in, and from there, exhale, pull your hips high, downward facing dog. I want you to focus on making this movement from your core. Inhale, lift your heels, shift it forward, breathe in. From your core, exhale, pull your hips high, downward facing dog. Do it again. Inhale, shift forward. I want you to feel all that strength around your middle. Exhale, pull your hips high, downward facing dog. Good, y'all breathing, right? Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, strong in your arms. End of your exhale, walk or just lightly hop your feet between your hands. Your heels and toes are going to touch all the way together. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Pull out through your chest and think about length. Awesome. Exhale, fold down deep and push your breath out. Now lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Come all the way up high. Good. And just lean it back until your body's like, oh, right there. Good. Exhale, fold all the way back down. It's just a Sunday morning moving meditation, right? How mindful can we be? Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy, shoulder blades. What's her name? Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, lower halfway down. Good, upward facing dog. Try to make it feel amazing and try to lift your knees if you can. Good, and then draw your navel in, tops of the feet are down. Exhale, pull your hips high, downward facing dog. Nothing's complicated, nothing's forced, nothing's rushed, nothing's overthought. Just really simply breathing deep, saturating our blood with this life force, which the human body, we get rid of 70% of our toxins through our breath. So why not just help it along and breathe really deep? So that when we get out of here, right, our body's going to feel totally clean and our mind is going to be totally, totally serene. Inhale, look forward, strong arms. End of your exhale, walk or hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch all the way together. Now inhale's a halfway lift. Come halfway up, squeeze your shoulder blades. Oh, good. Exhale, fold down deep, push your breath out. That's the halfway lift. Now lead with your chest, inhale, rise. Come all the way up high. Lean it back and lift out of your heart and just, Exhale, fold all the way back down. Lay your torso out, long, long and long. Inhale, halfway lifty. Oh, you could take your hands on your shins there. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Lower halfway down. You're doing great. Lower halfway. You could drop your knees, everybody. Upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. Tops of the feet are down. Now try to lift those knees if you can. Oh, now draw your navel in. Roll over your toes and exhale. Pull your hips high. Downward facing dog. Ah! Breathe. So some of us came up, our shoulders were up by your ears, right? We were kind of going through it lazy till I just started pointing at you. Now you're actually doing yoga, right? By lifting those knees, and your knees can stay down. But what I mean by doing yoga is we're active and engaged rather than just going through the motions. I want you to get all the benefit that you can possibly get on this on every level. So I'm going to keep calling you out wherever you're at. Breathe well. Inhale, strong arms, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Inhale, halfway lifty, a flat backy, shoulder blades are squeezing, hands to shins. Exhale, fold down deep and push your breath out. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Take it all the way up. Lean it back and lift out of your waistline, lift out of your heart. And then exhale, fold all the way back down. Riding that breath like a surfer on a wave, y'all. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Lower halfway down, elbows in. Upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down, knees lifting if you can. Ah. Exhale, hips high, down dogger. Woo. You can take pills that have side effects in order to raise levels of dopamine and serotonin and lower your levels of cortisol. Sure. Or you could show up to your yoga mat like you've done here today. The side effect of which is just going to be, you're just going to feel really good. How about 2 more deep breaths here? How about 1 more flow on your own? And how about I meet you right back here and down dogger, y'all? Easy like Sunday morning flow. Go for it. Add, skip, whatever you want, everybody. Breathe big. Breathe big. Forget something? Like a halfway lift, like a standing. I'm just kidding. Do your thing. I'm just messing with you. That's how I entertain myself. That daylight savings times will get you. You all right? You look confused. Good, everybody. How's your breath now? Like, what's the overall quality of it? Inhale. Exhale. What do you say we just keep this moving, huh? Inhale, look forward, strong arms. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Inhale's a halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold down deep and push your breath out. And inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips low and stretch your hands high to the sky, and toes and heels and knees are squeezing all the way together, right? Exhale, release to forward fold. Whoa. Dive it on in, y'all. You can bend those knees. Inhale, find that halfway lift once again, flat back it. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Lower halfway down. Skip this if you need. There's a whole lot of them. Upward facing dog, your heart open, your shoulders back, your knees lifting, maybe. Exhale, hips high, down dogger, y'all. Inhale, breathe, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Good, and exhale, sweep it through, low lunge. Stack your knee right above your ankle and then hang out for a second. Knee is stacked. Just lift your heart up a little bit and jet airplane your arms. Good, you're looking down so the back of your neck is long. Your heart is lifting, your shoulder blades are squeezing, you're broad across your collarbones. Good, lift your back left heel a little bit more. And then press back through the heel and reach out through the head. Beautiful. What do you say we flow a couple times, y'all? Inhale, come up and reach your hands to the sky. Whoa, easy, Terry. Exhale, jet airplane, rib cage to thigh. Do it again. Inhale, come up. Stretch your hands high. And a jet airplane, a rib cage thigh. Inhale, take it on up, breathe in. Check that knee, it wants to lean inward. You want to point straight forward with it. Exhale, jet airplane, rib cage to thigh. Let's go. Inhale, come up, reach it up high. What do you say, one more? Exhale, jet airplane, rib cage thigh, y'all. Inhale, take it on up. Reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Go ahead and bend and straighten in and out of that front right leg a couple times. First one here, it's Sunday morning. Then once you come in, I mean, it's about 4 to 5 feet apart, depending on how tall you are, obviously, with your stance. Got to lay off those mimosas on before you come here. Bend deep into your front right knee. Now check again, the front knee wants to lean inward, right? That's how tight hips show up. You want to point that knee straight forward. And then gaze over your right fingertips. Soften your face. We sit up taller. We expand from the inside out as we breathe in, right? Sensation everywhere. Exhale, hips are heavy, sink lower. Breathe well. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale it out. Let's inhale. Start to reach and lean forward here. And then exhale to extended side angle pose. If you need to bend or straighten that front right leg, if it's a little bit too much for you on this Sunday morning, then do it. Then come back in when you're ready. See if you can find a place of sensation, right? So you're not just, again, you're not going through the motions. You're active and engaged. A place of stability, of sustainability, and of deep flowing breath. Take your left hand, reach it towards the ocean. And take 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Go one more, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, right. Use your core strength. Inhale, come back up, warrior two. Straighten your front right leg. Triangle pose, y'all. Now inhale with straight legs. Reach, reach, reach out. Keep all that length. Just tick-tock your arms. Right hand down, left hand high. This is probably my favorite standing posture. It's really easy. You know, but it's just such a treat for that hamstring and your inner thigh. But you can get some more cooking, you know. If you want to take your left hand and reach it towards the ocean, think about your left hip bone and your left hand pulling away from each other, so you're just trying to create some space there. And then if you want to make it more uncomfortable, take your right hand up parallel to the ground. Oh, 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, you're doing amazing. Inhale. Accelerate. Inhale, come all the way up. And then turn your right toes in to parallel your left foot. Good. And then inhale, lean back and squeeze your shoulder blades and open your heart. And then with that strong stomach and flat spine, exhale, fold, lay your torso out long, all the way down. And here I like to grab my big toes. Just randomly, now and again throughout my day, that is. But in this posture, it feels pretty sweetly. Drop your head down. God, on a Sunday morning, y'all, I couldn't think of a better way to start your day, your week. Just clearing out the cobwebs. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, find a halfway lift, flat back, breathe in. Exhale, walk your hands back to low lunge, top of your mat. Now, take your hands about 8-10 inches in front of your right toes. Start to lean into your front right leg and take your back left leg off the ground. Shift forward, obviously, and take your left leg high to the sky. You know, just till you got a good amount of sensation. Now, take your left leg parallel to the ground. Flex your foot and then spiral inward once again with your thigh. Bend your right knee a little bit. Find a halfway lift in your upper torso. And then take your arms and fly them out wide and airplane pose. Good, y'all breathing? Firm up that right quadricep. That'll take the shakiness out. That's the idea anyway. And then squeeze your shoulder blades. And then soften your face. Ah! Nothing complicated, but it sure don't look easy. Take a big, beautiful breath in. Drink up this ocean air. Exhale, forward fold. Set everything down, everybody. Oh, very nice. Inhale, halfway lifty. Flat backy, breathe in. Exhale, fold and squat down deep onto the balls of your feet. And then tuck your chin to your chest and see if you can bring your forehead to your knees. Nothing complicated, nothing forced, nothing rushed. This posture is pretty simple. Again, maybe not easy, but within this simple posture, we're helping massage a lot of things here. All right, our back line of our body, our kidneys, thyroid and parathyroid, which is really key, right? Helping massage and reset those would be helping massage and reset, or reset anyway, your sleep cycle, your digestion. I'm thinking those things are kind of important. Now, unfurl your spine, sit up nice and tall. Take one inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky here. And then exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs and dive your torso down. Good, and then inhale, find a halfway lifty. It's a flat backy, breathe in. And then exhale, clench your palms and step to plank pose, high push-up position. And then squeeze your legs together, ground into your right hand, and inhale, twist your left hand high to the sky. Do your best to lift both of your hips so you crescent shape your right side body. Right hand will press down, and if you're feeling strong, you might want to take your left leg up off your right. Not a requirement. And then take your left hand and reach it towards the ocean. Good, just create space there. Reach. Length, space on an intercellular level. Reach long, breathe in. To plank pose, high push-up. Take it to the other side, y'all. Ground down into your left hand. Inhale, twist your right hand high to the sky. Crescent shape, y'all. Crescent. Y'all breathing? You look like you're doing amazing. Seriously. Nobody looks like they're struggling at all. Maybe right leg up. Maybe a not so much. Ah? Right hand towards the ocean. Reach a little bit longer. Exhale, release and lower all the way down to your chest. Ah. And now just take your arms and open them like goalposts. And zip up your legs and look down so the back of your neck is long. And exhale everything out. So hands are like this. And inhale, lift everything up. Oh, your arms come up. Oh. And then look down the back of your neck long. And then those elbows are lifting. Oh. Your chest is lifting. Your legs are lifting. And then everything is lifting. 2 more deep breaths, y'all. Inhale. Oh, Sunday morning sweetness, y'all. Exhale, take 1 more. Inhale, reach, lift up, breathe in. Exhale, take it all the way back down. Hands underneath shoulders. Inhale, press the hands and knees or straight to plank. That's your choice. Exhale, pull your hips high. Downward facing doggy. How's your breath? Oh. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Good, under exhale and sweep it through a low lunge, right? Stack your knee. Jet airplane your arms. There's still some contact between your rib cage and thigh. The knee wants to lean inward. You got to stay strong there. Good, everybody. Let's move with that breath. Inhale, come up and reach your hands high. Exhale, a jet airplane, rib cage thigh. Inhale, take it on up and reach your fingertips high. Exhale, a jet airplane, a rib cage thigh. Inhale, take it on up, reach, breathe high. Exhale, jet airplane, rib cage to thigh. Inhale, coming on up, fingertips stretching to the sky. Exhale, a jet airplane, a rib cage to thigh. Inhale, just take it up, because I always run out of things to rhyme with right about now. And then exhale, open up, warrior 2. Did you switch legs on the other side? No. Is he watching you or something? Now the back right toe should angle forward slightly. Yeah. Now bend the front left knee to around 90 degrees. And check it out. Left toe straight forward. See how the knee wants to pull inward? You got to point it straight forward. Oh. And then soften your face. Deepen your breath. Left toe straight. Bend the knee. There you go. Try to sit up taller. Try to pull your hands away from each other, literally using oppositional forces to create space and length. And then sink deep and take 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. How about 1 more, y'all, huh? Inhale. Exhale. All right. Inhale. Start to reach and lean forward here. Exhales, extended side angle pose. Utita parishpa konasana. Keep your body narrow. Keep your breath flowing free. You're doing so much right now. Like, think of all the places, even though those little micro places that you have a little sensation in your body. All these places that you can feel right now, we're just breathing life, health, well-being, and vitality into all of them. Maybe right hand towards the ocean. Last 2 breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. How about one more, huh? Inhale. Exhale. Core strength. Inhale brings you up, warrior 2. Straighten your front left leg. Oh. Inhale, reach it out. Keep that length and twist. Left hand down, right hand high. Trikonasana. Front left leg is as straight as you can get it, without hyperextending it, without hurting ourselves. And maybe right hand reaches if you wanted that length, and you can bring your left hand up parallel to your right if you'd like. Last 2 breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, come back up. Turn your left toes in. Swim your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Pull down with your hands, straighten your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades. That'll allow you to lift out of your heart first. And then exhale, fold. Fold it on down, everybody. All really simple. Drop your head down. And then keep your hands interlaced if you can, but then take them off your lower back and start to reach them and get that shoulder opening and that chest expansion. It's a simple flow that is touching and taking care of every single place in our body. You could do this a couple days a week, right? Knowing that if you don't use it, you lose it. 2 more breaths, y'all. Deep. Exhale. Last exhale, release your hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy, breathe in. Exhale, walk your hands to low lunge, top of your mat. Take your hands 6-8 inches forward. Shift away into your front left leg and then pick your right leg up off the ground. Straight away, you could just bring it parallel to the ground. Flex the foot, inward rotation. Left knee bends a little bit. Find a halfway lifty. And then open up those arms and come to fly. Anyone? All day? Nice job, everybody. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. How about one more, huh? Inhale. Exhale, set everything down. Forward fold. Great job, everybody. Inhale. Find a halfway lift. Flat back as you breathe in. And then exhale, fold. Squat down deep onto the balls of your feet. This time, sit up straight away. Take your hands right out in front of you. And then shift the weight into your heels. So your feet come flat, slowly. But we're still squatting way down, right? Heels. And then sit all the way down, if you haven't already. And then take a break here by lifting your legs up for Navasana boat pose. Oh, I fool you. Now squeeze your shoulder blades and try to open through your heart. If you need to bend your knees a little or a lot, that's cool. Soften your face. And then take your arms up and your biceps by your ears. You okay? And then see if you can straighten the legs. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. 5, 4. Oh, don't you just love Sunday mornings, y'all? 3. Tell you what, I do. From where I'm sitting, anyway. 2. Roll on your back. Bend your knees. Plant the soles of your feet. Knees above ankles. Press into your feet. Send your hips high. Bridge pose. Setu Bandhasana. If you can interlace your fingers underneath you. Shimmy your arms in. Breathe, everybody. Try to lift your hips. And press your chest back towards your chin. One more. Inhale, lift up, breathe in. Separate your hands, slide your hips to the ground. Pull your knees into your chest. Take your legs, extend them high. Good. And then start to reach up towards your hands, or your feet, that is. Yeah, reach towards your hands with your feet. And now pick your head and shoulders up. Take an inhale. And with your right hand on your exhale, see if you can reach up and touch the outside of your left foot. Inhale, we take it down. Exhale, left hand to the outside of your right foot. Go for it. Back and forth, side to side. Five, 4, 3. Keep your legs where they are. 2, just relax your head and shoulders down. Bring your palms face down on your side body. And then inhale, lower your right leg till it's about 3 inches from the ground. Flex the foot. Exhale, bring your right leg back up to your left. Inhale, left leg lowers 3 inches from the ground. Exhale, take it back up to your right. Inhale, both legs lower 3 inches from the ground. Exhale, take them back up. Let's do that again. Inhale, right leg. Back up. Inhale, left leg. Back up. Inhale, both legs. Back up. One more time. Inhale, right leg. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, back up. Inhale, lower both legs. Exhale, back up. Keep your legs lifted. Now take your hands and start to reach them towards the ocean. And pick your head and your shoulders back up. Good. And we're here for 5. We're breathing. 4. Ah! Last 3, y'all. 2, inhale. Pull your knees into your chest. Start to rock out the length of your spine 4 or 5 times up and down. Get enough momentum so that you'll plant your palms. You'll step back to plank. And then lower all the way down to your chest. Good. Now take your hands towards the top corners of your mat, right and left. And then if you can, just start to press up and press your arms straight. So your hands are out in front of you a bit, top of your mat. Good, for King Cobra. Just the top corners. Good. Shoulders back. And hopefully just feels really sweet after all that abdominal work. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last two, everybody. Deep. Exhale, one more. Take an inhale. Exhale, ease your way back down, everybody. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. We are going to start to slow it down now. So I was going to suggest those that have your sweatshirt next to you might want to grab it. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep it through for half pigeon. Right ankle towards your left wrist. Keep your hips level. And then just walk your hands out as you're ready. We're not leaning, make sure we're not leaning to one side or the other. Keep breathing. Keep breathing really deep. So if your hips are tight, that's going to be really hard on your knee. The tighter your hips are, the closer your healing comes close to your body. So just bring it in, yeah. Take it across a little bit. There, now hips stay level. Yeah, like that. You feel that in your glute? Okay. Yeah. Good. Piriformis, glute. This deep breath in and this slow breath out, by focusing on that, I stay focused. I stay grounded in my practice, and I know if I'm doing that, then I'm getting all the benefit I can get. Got about 2 more minutes here, everybody. This deep breath in and this slow breath out. We're getting there, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Oh. Time's up for this one, everybody. Walk your hands back in. Step back to down dog. Do what feels natural. Probably want to shake out that leg a little bit. Switch it up. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, sweep it through. Make the adjustments you need. Hips stay level. You do want to take it across your body to a certain degree. Walk it out. Breathe. Breathe, breathe. And notice it. It's real uncomfortable at first. Or maybe Maybe it's not so uncomfortable at first and it gets uncomfortable after, a certain amount of time. Just see what happens. Ideally, after a little while, well, the muscle releases, and then after that, the fascia, the interconnective tissue, releases. And that just creates openness and subtleness and freedom on a really deep level. Last couple breaths here, everybody. Same quality of breath. That we began with about an hour ago. Very alive here. All right, that's it for this one, y'all. Last down dog of our practice here. Again. Grab that sweatshirt, y'all. Drop your head down, shake it out, do what feels right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward here. Let's come all the way through to seated on your exhale. And then legs out in front of you, seated forward fold. If you'd rather take your legs wide, you can do that. Okay, otherwise, legs out in front, toes point up. Start with your knees bent a decent amount here, everybody, okay? Root into your sit bones. Take the inhale, reach up high. With those knees bent a lot. Exhale, fold it on down. And that's just a good, safe, supportive place to start. You got 3 minutes here, right? So starting with your knees bent a lot really gives you that opportunity to ease into it, to find exactly where you need to be. Now drop your head down and let your back round. And let that breath flow really deep and free. And over there where you're nowhere near your thighs, on the end over there, bend your knees. These things, bend them. Yeah, they work in that way. And drop your head down. Let your back round. And we're going to create space throughout the whole back line of your body, but we're not going to do it by forcing it. We're just going to take a little bit of time. I know you're starting to feel it. At least those of us that need it, I know you're starting to feel it. This is good. We're way over halfway, by the way. Over 2 minutes in of our 3. Ooh, last little bitty here, y'all. Oh, I don't know of anything better you could have done for yourself this morning. Come back up. Come back up, roll on your back, nice and easily. For those of you that needed it, right? I know right now you're like, oh shit, oh. Ooh, just lay back. You're gonna be good. Okay? Once you do lay on your back, see if you can just easily roll over to your belly. You'll face the street for a moment. And then you just come up to your forearms with your elbows directly underneath your shoulders. Elbows directly underneath your shoulders. Bring your elbows forward. Go. That's directly. Palms down. And then just pull back a little bit. That'll draw your heart through. And then take about 4 head and neck rolls to one way. And 4 head and neck rolls the opposite when you're done. And just, it's meant to be a really gentle, really sweet counter pose. Try to make it that way. And when you're all good, just roll back on your back and take happy baby. And then how about a spinal twist of your choice? Sing along, everybody. Come on. Twist both sides evenly. When you're all good, just come back to center, pull both knees in. And let it go, everybody. Let your legs fall out. Your toes fall open, your palms face up. If you haven't grabbed your sweatshirt by now, last chance. Close your eyes. Exhale everything out. Through your nose, take an inhale, fill up. And through your mouth, clear it. Again, inhale. Clear it out. One more, inhale. Hold full. Release. Release. Let your body take its natural breath and let everything soften. Shavasana. This feeling of peace, this inner quality of stillness is our natural state. Yoga doesn't create it. It simply returns us to it. If you're ready to move on with your day, just breathe in lightly. You can wiggle your fingertips and toes, or wrists, ankles. If you like to roll on your side, go for it. And see if you can keep your eyes closed just to maintain that serenity. And ease your way up to seated. You thank yourself for being here, because you did awesome, and this is huge, what you did for yourself today. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through. Now, thank you for your donations and your generosity. I want to share this practice with everybody, right? And you can get it a lot of places. You can get it in a studio. It's going to cost you 25, 30 bucks a pop, but you can get it there. I think that's a little bit ridiculous, so that's been my mission, right? To share it, to make it accessible. So thank you for honoring that donation-based system. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. When you're in this space of peace and I'm in this space,